Ouais, super. Pas de soucis. Nice to meet you.
You too. Here?
Hi everyone, welcome to the Proximus Base Camp. We are lucky today because we are with Elísabet. Nice to meet you. Can I just say Elísabet because it's very difficult to pronounce your name?
Yes, of course.
So you've been without a club for a year. Why did you finally decide to become the head coach of the Red Flames?
Yes, I took a year off, which was great because I've been a head coach for 30 years in a row. I used that year very well to just analyze and figure out what I wanted to do. And when this opportunity came up, I actually just went for the feeling. The feeling was that this was what I wanted to do, and what was presented for me sounded perfect for me.
So taking over after Iceland, after 14 years leading the team, it's such a big challenge. How do you approach this transition?
Yeah, it's a huge challenge, and I respect the work that has been done here a lot. It's been 14 years of great development. I have followed the team pretty closely through the players that I've had previously in my club. I've had two players playing for the national team, so I've seen a lot of games. And I've been in coaching for many years, since I was 16 years old. I started with youth teams, and after, I think, around 10 years within youth football, I started coaching the A team in that club. I've coached mainly in Iceland and Sweden on a club level, but I've also been involved in national teams, both in Iceland and in Sweden.
And how did your experiences in Sweden and Iceland shape the way you see football now?
It's a perfect combination, Icelandic and Swedish football, because what I take with me from Iceland is mentality. I think the mentality and the physicality in Iceland is on a very high level. And when I came to Sweden, I realized that the tactical level is very high in Sweden. So I felt like combining those two different cultures would be really, really good. So I feel like I have shaped my own philosophy, and my idea of how I want to play, and the values that I believe in has been good to develop through two countries.
How would you describe yourself as a coach and your coaching philosophy?
Well, I'm very much about clarity and trust, loyalty, and that people show effort in what they do. And I feel that if you combine those things, you will get a really good culture for your players and your staff. I have felt that it's extremely important for me to know my players or know my people that I'm working with, and make sure that they're feeling good and they're coming fresh into every day. I think often you can see the identity of the team through the personality of the coach.
What's your first impression of the squad?
Yeah, my first impression is very good, and that's also the main reason why I wanted to take this job, because I think when this opportunity was approached to me in the first place, I instantly looked at some games and even went on and looking at clips with individual players, and what I've seen so far has impressed me a lot, and I think there is a lot to build on. I see a lot of growth opportunity around the squad.
So looking ahead, you have signed a contract until 2027. What are your main objectives during these 4 years?
My main goal right now will be to go in and help the players to play at their best. I think a coach role is always to make sure that the days before a game and on a game day you can be at your very, very best, and that will be my main goal now if we look into like the nearest future. But Belgium has never played in a World Cup, and that's an obvious goal that all of us are going to want to achieve. I think maybe that is what has triggered me the most to take on this challenge, is also the games that we have in front of us. Tough games, yes, but I can promise you one thing: I will not walk into the locker room and talk to the players about this game being tougher than another one, because I think you never have to make a game bigger than it is. And every game we will play, we'll just have full focus on one at a time and try to get the best performances out, and you never know. You're playing with the Belgian flag on your heart, and the fans are the most important people. And when you walk out on the field, I will make sure that they will see the fans, and they will give them time before a game and after a game. And I always like to see football as a good movie. And everybody's talking about the good movie, then everybody wants to go and see that movie. And we have to create that image around our games. I think the Belgian fans can be a lot more on our home games, but they won't come there unless we perform and that we show effort to get them there. And I will promise you that I will put a lot of work into that part.
Thank you, Elísabet.
Thank you so much.